Hello everyone, welcome to Liver Theory. In the previous video, Professor Lachance gave a vivid explanation on the homeostasis, the foundation of health. The organ that plays an important role in homeostasis regulation is the liver. Why is the liver so important in homeostatic regulation? What are the main physiological functions of the liver? Please listen to Professor Lachance from Nanjing Agricultural University explain.
The liver plays a vital role in homeostatic regulation, although it has differing philosophical perspectives in both the Eastern and Western traditions. The liver is responsible for the storage of blood, which indicates its crucial role in the circulation and distribution of blood throughout the entire body. When a person is quiet, blood returns to the liver. Galen, an ancient Roman, believed the liver produced blood. At that time, blood circulation did not exist. He believed blood came from the liver, which continuously produced blood using food as raw material and transported it to various parts of the body. Then, blood was used up by tissues. Later, it was discovered this was incorrect. So one is the function of blood storage, and the other is the function of blood production. Thus, in ancient times, the liver was actually placed in a vital position for stable regulation. For many years, we have used bloodletting to treat various difficult and miscellaneous diseases. This is because the ancient Greeks believed that mucus, black bile, and yellow bile could be balanced by sweating, diarrhea, and vomiting, but blood could only be balanced by bloodletting. In ancient times, various bloodletting treatment methods were popular for nearly 1,000 years, and there were various guidelines. It means that for any disease, bloodletting should be performed in a certain part of the body and in a certain amount. Now it seems to be quite ignorant. For example, the first president of the United States, George Washington, died from excessive bloodletting. In fact, he only had a cold. But at that time, various medicines could not cure him. So his court physician started to bleed him. Within a short 24 hours, he was bled 3 times. 7 to 5 liters of blood. This man only has 5 in total. The blood of Sheng has been released for 3. 75 liters of blood was drained to death. So now the hair salon used to drain blood, not to the hospital, but to the place where hair is cut. The hairdresser would do the draining. Therefore, the hair salon now considers the color red to represent arteries, white to represent gauze, and blue to represent veins. As for our scalpel, it has always had a high influence. The scalpel was originally used for bloodletting. We talk about the physiological liver, which has various functions. Due to time constraints, I have established several types here. Check liver functions. Liver has 50 functions. Largest organ in body, except skin, 130 to 150 body weight. On average, person has 1 liver. 5 kilograms, it is different from all other organs. Other organs generally have arteries going in and veins coming out. It has 2 blood supplies. One is the hepatic artery, which has a high oxygen content, but a low nutrient content. The other is the portal vein, which is the input for feed and is taken orally and passes through our digestive tract. All the absorbed nutrients have to enter the liver through the portal vein. So the liver has dual blood supply. One is rich in nutrients but low in oxygen, and the other has less nutrients but very high oxygen. Both of them converge in the liver, and a large amount of metabolism occurs in the liver. So in our daily life, 20% of the body temperature contribution actually comes from the liver, as long as you don't exercise. Of course, when exercising, 80% of the heat comes from skeletal muscles, so 50% of the total heat production comes from the liver. It was once the biggest chemical factory. Previously, the West claimed it was a hematopoietic factory, which is technically accurate because blood contains cells and plasma. Cells are produced in the bone marrow, while nearly all the proteins in the plasma are synthesized in the liver, except for antibodies. Besides antibodies are from immune cells and necrotic cells, so nearly all plasma proteins and coagulation factors come from the liver. When discussing growth, we must enhance efficiency and decrease the cost of IGF, insulin-like growth factor, a crucial base for growth, mainly derived from the liver. Then it is also the largest secretory line because it secretes bile. We will know why we need bile and what is in bile. Moreover, it is the largest detoxification organ because it stands in the middle. So all the viruses, bacteria, toxic substances, drugs, and nutrients that enter through the mouth first pass through it. It is the first digestive system. So it includes sugar, fat, protein, vitamins. The metabolism of Vira elements is all in the liver, and it is now widely recognized that although it is not listed as an immune organ in textbooks, it is the largest substantial immune organ because 85% of macrophages, called Kupffer cells, are tissue-resident macrophages located in the liver. So it also possesses a particularly potent regenerative ability. If 2/3 of the liver of a mouse with acute injury is surgically removed, it will completely regenerate and restore its original shape within a span of 7 days. However, what currently poses the greatest concern for both human and animal health is not acute injury, but rather chronic liver damage. Chronic liver damage is a truly devastating health condition. It is perplexing why the significance of the liver is not universally recognized. Today, I am here to emphasize its importance and engage in a dialogue with everyone, as it is an organ that is devoid of pain and itchiness. It does not vomit, it does not possess sensory nerve fibers in its liver parenchyma. Only when your tumor has penetrated the capsule, there are sensory nerve fibers on the capsule, and you will experience pain. When you truly experience liver pain, it is essentially in the advanced stage. Therefore, it is a silent killer with a silent gong sound, regardless of whether it is for animals or humans.
The liver undertakes more than 500 functions of the body and is a veritable workaholic. It is the largest chemical plant, secretory gland, detoxification organ, and the most important metabolic center. In the next video, Professor Lachance will deeply analyze the function of the liver from the organizational structure and cell level.